welcome back to my channel. Today we are reacting to some people getting exposed. Some of y'all shouldn't be doing all of this content and exposing yourself. Let's be for real.
You get cheated on in the middle of a vacation.
On vacation.
Please, don't do anything, please. I mean it. Like, I really do mean it.
I told you for the millionth fucking time. I don't want to do nothing, bro. I don't want your account. I don't want you to block no one. I don't even want you 6 feet from me, girl. I want you to pack your things. You're going home. That's it. That's it. There's not much to talk about. There's not much to talk. You lost me, bro. You lost me, honestly, like about an hour ago because I ain't fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to talk, we're talking, and I'm talking calmly with you. I'm not even raising my voice at you. I'm asking you to pack your things so I can take you to the airport. Yeah.
Keep your head up, kings.
I'm being so serious right
No,
now.
I'm sorry. There's nothing you could say to me.
Girl, why are you whining and acting like that? First of all, you made a choice to go ahead and have fun with someone else. Now you're crying that you're getting exposed. What do you expect?
That you can do for me. There's nothing you can do for me.
I could block them. I could even call them right now. And tell them, yes, they're working out.
No.
Please.
Sorry, please. No.
Please.
This is what's gonna happen.
No, I don't
Look,
no.
I get it. Look. Stop stopping, girl. We're in an apartment, girl. Get the fuck off your knees, bro. Please, I'm not
Okay, keep talking.
asking you to beg me for nothing. Go sit down.
No, I don't want.
Look, look, it sucks, right? Because I was willing to do anything and everything for you. Really, I really was. Because I brought you out here. Like, that's already crazy.
Stop, please, no.
Look, go.
It was my fault.
Yeah, it was.
I'm sorry.
No.
Please forgive me.
That's fine. I'll forgive you. But I damn sure won't forget.
Okay, he's being way too nice at a situation like this. People who cheat, they need to realize there are consequences for your actions. What are you expecting?
Crazy how we had that conversation like an hour ago.
Please stop.
No, bruh. You look.
He's strong.
You just have to grow the fuck up and accept that you fucked up. That's that.
Yes, I'm accepting it.
Okay.
Please.
And you act like shit like that don't come with like consequences. Nah, I'm not gonna fucking flip your shit right now. I'm being nice. I'm telling you to pack your things. I'm gonna take you to the airport. I'm gonna even get you a flight, bruh.
The fact that he's even thinking of getting a flight for you and you're like whining, girl. A woman goes viral after getting cheated on by her spouse and lays down on a new set of rules for their home. Y'all agree? Let's see.
Fight for me, great, because I love you. I never wanted to not be with you. I never wanted to be without you. I want to do life with you. But in the process of all this happening, you a liar. You got you a and I had to hear from this what y'all relationship was about. Nah, we not no more. I want to see other people. You act like you the only fucker in this relationship that other people want to. No, no. Let's be real. So what we gonna do is we gonna stay together. We gonna have a beautiful life together for the rest of our lives. We gonna continue getting money together. We gonna continue raising this little girl together. We gonna have a fabulous home. We're gonna love and take care of each other. But I'm gonna other people, and I hope you do too.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
And we will never ever talk about it. Don't bring me no babies. Don't bring me no diseases.
That's crazy. This sounds like a woman who is done. She's broken. You're not getting her back. No convincing. She's willing to stay with you and see other people.
But we gonna do what we want to do outside this house because to this point it has worked.
She's done. This is probably not the first time this has happened. All right, that is definitely exposed. I do see there's a lot of people sitting in there like... Mom forces her son to take a thumbnail for her YouTube channel just after his dog died. No.
And be part of our family. What are you? So if you could pray for us, we appreciate it.
What do you mean?
I love you guys.
No.
Come here. Come closer for the video. Come closer. Come closer.
Oh my god, the poor child. He's
crying. Right here.
crying.
Closer. Down. Put your head down here. Act like you're crying. Really quick.
I am crying.
Go like this.
No, Mom, I'm actually
Oh
seriously
my
crying.
No, I know, but go like this.
What?
For the video. Go like this. Put one hand up. Go like this. No, go like this. Put your hand like this. But let them see your mouth. Let them see your mouth.
That's disgusting.
No, Mom, I'm actually crying.
Cancel her.
What do you mean? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Ooh.
I know. Look at me. Look at me. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's over. It's over. It's over.
This is horrible. The audacity of her just like ignoring at this moment for sure. I don't know this lady. I don't know if she's actually ignoring her child. It does look like she's not, but she does prioritize a thumbnail. The child is literally heartbroken. Can we do that later? This is just happening. What are you doing? This is what happens when you are an influencer, a mom, especially with children, and you're prioritizing your job. But I think you're just going too far. I just know this child is going to be traumatized from this.
Bill594, I know you think you were hidden away because your profile picture is Bob Dylan, but what if I told you Bob Dylan is the reason I found your birthday? This one was very fun. Your username is Hale, and then it says hey at the top, so I immediately thought maybe your name's Haley. Googled your username to see if any TikTok comments came up, and only one did. Ironically, it says you were at a birthday party with your babies and without your husband. And that says to me, you have one husband and more than one baby. Then we look at your profile picture. It's Bob Dylan.
my
I know what he
God.
looks like, but even if I didn't, it says Bob Dylan if you zoom in on this text. Also clock this as a museum right away because the lighting is so nice on the portrait and there's text on the wall. It looks like you took this photo in the museum yourself. It's not something you'd get off of Google. I wanted to know where you were, and I Googled Bob Dylan museum photo. There's a Bob Dylan Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Then I Googled Bob Dylan Center interior photos, and there's the one you took. I went to your followers to see if any of them were from Oklahoma. One of your followers has a video where she showed her entire work phone number. Nobody learned anything from me on the internet. So I Googled the area code. It's Texas. Hey, that's next to Oklahoma. We're getting somewhere. Then I found another follower of yours who has her face as her profile picture and her full name on her profile. Her name was unique enough to find on Facebook right away, and she's from Indiana. It's like, damn, that is not near Oklahoma. But she had an open Facebook friends list, so I looked up the letters H-A-Y. She only got one friend who starts with that. Haley. And guess where Haley's from? Jones, Oklahoma. Guess how many kids Haley has? More than one. Here's Haley's one husband who says he currently lives in Oklahoma, and guess where he's from? Texas. Anytime you post, Haley, your mother and mother-in-law are on it with the likes and comments. Your mother-in-law's profile, she wished you happy birthday on August 29th. You have a friend who wished you happy birthday on
We
August 29th
are
too.
petty
Yeah, and you
here,
were asking people to
honestly.
donate to a fundraiser for your birthday, and you posted it on the 27th, which means your birthday is after, but close to that. Most people donated to your fundraiser on the 29th, so I was confident that was the month and day. Nobody on Facebook mentions how old you are. I was getting so mad. I said, maybe it's on Instagram. I looked up your full name on Instagram. Profile is private, but your username is Hey Okay, like Haley, Oklahoma, I'm assuming. I said, maybe this is your username somewhere else, like Twitter. It was. And on your Twitter, I learned nothing about your birthday, but I did find some info. In 2009, you said half marathon in a week. And then you also said that you love running with your mom and sister. That half marathons are not for casuals. You are a runner. I know that when people run races, the results usually show how old they are. Back to Facebook, onto your mom's profile, and try to see if you had any photos together showing a running bib. This one in 2012 in San Antonio. Looked up your bib number and it had your name, but it did not have your age. That picture was 3 years after you said you love running on Twitter. I said there gotta be other
That's
races that you're in.
crazy.
I needed to find out what year you got married so I could figure out when you added your husband's last name to get the correct results on race websites. Here it is. You got married in 2016. Any race website would have only your maiden name before the year 2016. Looking up your full name on Google showed me that there is also a fitness influencer with your full name. I was very worried that if I looked up race results, it might be her instead of you. I said, I need a detailed timeline of where you've lived and when. Where will I find that? LinkedIn. You were in Indianapolis from 2004 to 2008. You continued living there until 2010. Moved to Texas from 2010 to 2018, and Oklahoma from 2018 to now. So I went to active.com, which has a lot of national race results. Typed in your first name and your maiden last name. 6 results came up, and I cross-referenced where each of these races were held to where you lived at the time. Guess how many of them matched up? 3. 2014, half marathon in Texas when you lived there. It says you were 28 but hadn't turned 29 in August yet, which means this birthday would have been 1985. 2012, another half marathon in Texas when you lived there and you were 26, hadn't turned 27, which says again 1985. 2011, a race in Edmond, Oklahoma when you lived in Texas. But remember, it's Thanksgiving. You would have visited family at home. November of 2011, you would have already turned 26. So guess what year that is? 1985. Happy birthday, August 29th, 1985. Haley, imagine if you just sat at your house doing nothing instead of being physically active. This wouldn't have happened, okay? Bye!
This is not about getting exposed, but I was just so drawn into the way she was doing this investigation. How is she possibly doing that? That is crazy. I have seen her previous videos, and she does a really good job at doing these styles of FBI investigations. I think it's just in us women, but it is crazy. Crazy. All right, let's read some Reddit stories now. Am I the a-hole for walking out on a date after she showed up at least 50 pounds heavier than her pictures? I don't know, but let's see. I met a woman online for dinner who was bigger than I would like, but still cute. She showed up. It was clear the pictures on her profile were from before she had gained at least additional 50 pounds. She also had much worse skin in real life, and that was masked by makeup and filters in her pictures. We were seated at a table, and about 5 minutes after of talking, I said, "It was nice meeting you, but this is not going to work out," and got up and left before she had a chance to respond. We had not ordered anything yet, so there was no bill to pay. So yeah, you are not an a-hole. I don't think this is something that I would consider. Definitely catfishing. I wouldn't be mad at you, honestly. There are our preference that you were expecting something else, but this is clearly catfishing, and unfortunately, I don't respect that. I am a bigger girl, but my fear is that someone thinks I catfish them, even though I have pics of me without makeup and or unflattering because they are funny. LOL. I also give them IG to look at my stories or my lifting videos so they could see me without angles, lighting, etc. Not the a-hole, you have to be truthful. Exactly, that's exactly what I think. Alright, am I the a-hole for how I responded to my date car wreck on the first date? I scheduled a first date at a local restaurant. I arrived a couple minutes early, went inside and ordered a drink. My date was running a couple of minutes late. Then I got a text from my date saying that she wrecked the car right outside the restaurant. I told the staff that I would be right back to pay and then went outside to check on her. I greeted her and said I was really sorry she was in an accident. Told her that I was grateful that she was okay and told her that we could reschedule if necessary. She was uninjured and in good spirits. This is the first time I was meeting her, and at the time she still had to deal with police, paramedics, insurance, and tow truck. I decided to give her space to deal with the aftermath of the accident without worrying about trying to meet me. So I told her I was going back to the restaurant. She said she would be there in 30 minutes, but she ended up asking to reschedule. Am I the a-hole for going back to the restaurant and not being there while she dealt with the aftermath of the accident, and she was ultimately cited for the accident and her car was totaled? I really don't think you are the a-hole for this, especially because there is no conflict. There is nothing that happened. She acted like an adult, and I guess you just gave her the space. You don't know her that well. This is the first date, so you just gave her the space. You really don't know how the person reacts, so this is just really the smarter choice you could have done. You could have always offered your help, which I don't know if you did. If you didn't, that's kind of weird, but of course, you could always offer your help. If not, you could just let her be. I'm sure the lady would be able to fix her own issue. This is her responsibility at the end of the day. Not the a-hole. Thank you again for watching, you guys. Let me know in the comment section, what did you think about these? These were pretty crazy. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.